Hey YouTube, this is the Mrs. Jones, and you are tuned into Naturally Straight. I guess this is kind of a part three of my straight to natural little series of videos that I did. I usually really love to review hair, and I like to try different types of hair. But this channel is called Naturally Straight, and so I probably should spend a little bit more time talking about, as a natural lady, how I keep my hair healthy enough to wear it straight and how I accomplish that without a relaxer. I told you all in my last video that I recently went to Cost Cutters and got my ends trimmed. My hair already, it naturally grew into these layers, so it just kind of grew that way. I did a big cut back in believe it was 2009, like October 2009. I did my big cut, so I was like rocking the little afro, the teeny tiny afro, and I just let my hair grow. And I'd probably say, so my big cut was in October of '09, and about March or April of 2010, I started getting my hair pressed with a pressing comb. And what I liked about it is that the pressing comb stretched my curl pattern, so it made it easier for my hair to get used to being straight. So it was a lot easier to blow dry because my curl pattern was being stretched from being worn straight instead of constantly being in this curly state. So I guess for those of you who are kind of getting to that place where the afro is just a lot more work than you're up to every morning, or it's still wet. You have to wet it every day, and it's still wet at the end of the day because now your hair is so thick and you're kind of getting to that place where you want to transition into another style and you want to go, wear it straight. I would say uh, you could get it pressed like once or twice, but just know that, like, most of us have different curl patterns or different textures on our head. So for me, my straighter hair, if you will, is right here in the front. So what happened when I got my hair pressed is that this hair in the back, which was a kinkier, a tighter curl, that hair curls back up when it gets wet. This hair in the front um, would stay straight even when it was wet. Um, and I didn't really know how I felt about that, and I didn't expect that to happen. So I stopped getting it pressed probably about a year ago now, and now I just flat iron it. And I noticed that the flat ironing, I think because it heats the hair from the inside out, it's not so much heat that is changing the uh, the nature of the strands of hair. So I've noticed that I have hair on the ends now, probably about an inch or so, that stays straight even when it's wet, and it almost looks like that hair was relaxed hair, but it's not. It's just the hair that was straightened with the pressing comb. So slowly but surely, I'm trimming that off because what I found that by stretching my curl pattern, I like those curls a lot better. It's kind of, the curls are a little bit looser and a little bit more better, easier to manage. So eventually, when I get the rest of that pressing comb hair trimmed off, I probably will go back to wearing my curly styles a little bit. And I have heard about some products that I want to try, and some tried and true products that I also want to try for the curly look. But for now, I'm wearing my wrap or my doobie, and I really like it. I've noticed for some reason, since I got my ends trimmed at Cost Cutters like a week or two ago, I've been getting so many comments on my hair. People are just like, guys will stop me on the street like, "Oh, your hair looks so beautiful," and I guess I really hadn't seen my hair for a while because I was wearing sew-ins. So I took the sew-ins down and got my ends trimmed, got it all cleaned up, and I noticed, I said, you know what, it does look pretty good. It's pretty full, it's pretty healthy, it's thick, and I actually have to say, and I've heard people say this before, that your hair has like a healthiness or a thickness to it that you lose when you relax your hair. And I definitely agree with that. But what I've noticed is that being relaxer free, your hair is able to, your hair doesn't get as straight. And I think that it allows you to really hold on to that thicker texture. So it's still straight and manageable if you want to wear your hair straight like that. But it still holds on to like the healthiness. And I think that's the healthiness that you're feeling, is that I believe it's the outer layer, the cuticle, I think, is the cuticle is staying intact. And I think that's the like the fullness that you're feeling. I don't know, I'm not a hair expert, but that's what I think. So this is kind of my everyday style here. I kind of will flip it back a little bit with my hands, try to get those layers kind of popping. But this is kind of my everyday do with my wrap. As I was telling you, I really don't wear like a part. I just sort of like, when I unwrap my hair, I'll have it all in my face, and I'll just kind of take my finger and pull it to the side this way. And I actually will wear my bang on the opposite side, in the opposite direction that I wrap my hair. Because I notice that this side of the hair always tends to want to go backwards, because it's wrapped that, when I wrap it, it goes that way. But I like having my bang on the other side, because it kind of balances more. My hair is less likely to like try to go back this way. And I really just wanted to show you all kind of what it looks like. What it looks like a couple days after, like, I flat iron it and curl it and stuff. Because if you look at my last video, you could see the curls were still pretty tight. But if I'm going somewhere special and I want to do something a little cute to it, I might take out my big barrel curlers, my 1 1/4 inch, and kind of leave the bottom here, probably like this bottom, let's say like this bottom, I don't know, like this bottom part. I'll just leave this, kind of straight like this, but then I'll go through in sections here with my comb, and I'll just take, some big chunks, and take my, big barrel curlers, and just kind of flip it back, and just kind of go through, do a couple of rows like that, and just kind of curl my hair back away from my face. So then the hair will kind of want to try to lean forward but back at the same time, if that makes sense. So it kind of shows the layers and the curls a little bit more. But yeah, so anyway, I just kind of wanted to just share that with you all, and just have you all kind of see my day-to-day look. It's nothing special, but it's thick, it's full, it's very healthy. So I just want to show you all that. I will be making more videos where I try to talk specifically about some of the things that I do to keep my hair healthy, even diet stuff. I've just gotten more into drinking water, and I know everyone says that it's kind of cliche if you listen to a lot of the videos, but it's true. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Message me if you have questions. Otherwise, I will try to keep coming with the videos, and hopefully we can get every lady, natural and healthy and straight if she wants to be straight, and curly some days if she wants to be curly. Once again, love this community that we have created on YouTube for ladies to learn about hair, do different things with their hair that they never thought they could do before. I feel so honored to be able to contribute something. I hope that this video helps somebody. And until my next video, take care.